Man, it's non-stop AC month. This is a 20-something 10, I don't even know. 14. It's a 14 Hyundai truck Tucson front-wheel drive with a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. And I'm going to replace the AC compressor in it and the AC condenser. I believe the compressor has suffered a catastrophic failure. I'm not the guy that looked at this originally. He's not around anymore. But I am going to be the guy that's going to repair this. So without any ado, because I'm kind of crunched for time, I'm going to yank this compressor out, throw a condenser in there, and the kit came with a new TXV, so I'm going to replace that also. And I think I'll start with the expansion valve this time. Let's get this thing recovered. Yep. Alrighty, the expansion valve is down here underneath this cover. I'm going to yank this cover off, and we'll get a good view of the valve after that. There it is. Oh hell, there's the leak right there. Found it. Yeah, see that green dye? That thing's leaking for sure. Man, I gotta tell you, I'm very, very tempted to replace this valve and then recharge this thing to see if this system works. Because if I find out that somebody recommended an entire new AC system because of a leak, I'm going to be pissed is what I'm going to be, because I can't have that stuff, not around me anyway. There we go. Oh, this is the type of finger position that makes me drop this bolt when I get it out, never to be seen again. And I really don't want to do that. Oh, snuck up on me. Oh, here it comes. Got it. Okay. All right, so over here, I've got a new condenser. I have a new compressor. They gave me a bottle of oil, some AC flush that I don't need, the TXV with some dye. This is a whole lot of stuff right here. So I think what I am gonna do is throw this TXV in there, seal up that leak, and see if this thing runs. Because I'm gonna bet money right now that the AC system on this car runs, and I doubt it had a catastrophic failure. I don't think so. I'm not buying it. It's just that my spider senses are less than convinced. So we're almost done with the recover. There's nothing left in the system. I'm gonna let this time out before I crack it open, just so I can get a perfectly weighed amount of refrigerant that was recovered. In the meantime, what do you know? There's no O-rings in this cheap piece of crap. All right, not to worry though. I have the Master AC service set with piles and piles of O-rings. I'm pretty sure I can find one that fits. Okay, so we've got 19.4 ounces, rounded up, we'll call this 20 ounces right here. And let's see what we recovered. The machine just stopped. And what do you know? Just over a half a pound. 0.668 pounds. Let's go do some math. Hey Siri, 0.668 pounds converted to ounces. Calculating.
0.67 pounds is 10.69 ounces.
10.69 ounces. So we have half of a charge in this thing, and we're wondering why the compressor doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, in light of this new discovery, I'm gonna remove this TXV thermal expansion valve, and I'm gonna go ahead and recharge this and see if the system works. I bet it's gonna work. Uh-huh. Yeah, this thing's loaded full of dye. I know, I need the short shanked ratchet next, I know. Come here, expansion valve. Uh-huh. Cannot drop these because I need to match them up with the new ones. Let's slip and slide these back on. Oh, I almost lost that one. That's why I use the hook. I think that O-ring looks kind of big for this application. I'm gonna try a different one. I might not be right. Okay, I think I have one that will fit. Let's try this one. That feels better. More better-er. Let's test it on the TXB. No, that's not a good fit. It's not thick enough. I'll try one more time. Okay, maybe this one. Fits good there. All right, now we got a winner. Now we're good. That feels good. Okay, replacement valve. Go in your home. Sorry if my arm is in the way, guys. I need my hands for this one. I can't do everything one-handed, you know? Okay, I'll plug in the little line, the big line, which will hold in the little line, and then the bolt that I was scared to death to drop. Okay, I've got the machine pulling a vacuum now. I should note at this point that I've already replaced the service port valves, the high side and the low side, as per my standard AC operating procedure. But you guys have seen that like 6 times this month, so I didn't record it this time. There we go. Oh, stupid me, I did not tighten down that bolt. It's hand tight. Thank you guys for catching that. Oopsie. Yeah, that wouldn't have leaked. Yeah, not at all. Let's try that again. See, that's how you know this is real, because I'm not even going to edit that out. It's just going to stay. Okay, now I'm going to put this cover back on. Hey! Hey! Hi. We are approaching 5 o'clock syndrome on a Saturday. There we go. All right, the machine is done vacuuming. I am going to install 20 ounces of refrigerant, and then let's see if this compressor comes on or not. I'm betting that it will. So we're in pounds, ounces, 20 ounces. There we go. Charge, baby, charge. Okay, it's at 19.5 ounces. I'm gonna pause it. I want to run this system and see if this thing is gonna chooch or not. Like I said, I bet money that it's gonna work. Let's jump in and find out right now. I could be wrong. I have been known to be wrong. Uh-oh. I'm watching the high side come up. Uh-huh. Man, look at that. This thing is running. Compressor's running. It's silent. It does not need an AC compressor. Oh boy, oh boy. I will also note right now, as usual, I always check this, the fan is in fact running. All right, in the interest of being thorough, I'm going to raise this up and fully inspect the system while it's running. I'm really curious here as to what the issue is. I want to know why someone tried to sell these people a compressor, because that's not bueno in my book. Okay, so this little device right here is a refrigerant detection tool. It's got a little nozzle on the end here, and it will pull in ambient air, and if it detects, I think it's R12 and or R134A, it will chime and beep and light up and stuff, and then let me know that, hey, this spot that you're sniffing at has refrigerant nearby. So let's let this tool warm up and let's put it to use and see if I can detect any refrigerant leaks in this vehicle. Okay, it's ready to go. It's beeping at me, telling me it is prepared to detect. Let's start with the service valves, because there's probably still refrigerant near those, and I can get a fresh positive result. Nope, not even a positive on the new valves. That's good. Okay, yeah, that's the tone it makes when it detects refrigerant. And that was from this low side valve right here. That was residual refrigerant from when I just took the hoses off. We can see it's no longer chiming away. Let's try again. Nope, nothing here. So I pulled the cover back off of this TXV valve, and I just want to check this area for any leaks also. This was what I thought to be the primary offender due to all the dye that I found on this. But my detector is happy and not detecting anything. Let's check the hose connections. Here and here, nothing. Here, nothing. Again, back at that valve, nothing. This valve, nothing. I'll go around front, and it may be tough to see, but I'm gonna run this probe all along the edges of this condenser. And again, I'm not getting any response from the machine, indicating a leak is not present. All right, let's raise it up and check the compressor. It's located down yonder. All right, coming in from the bottom side, we've got a decent view of the compressor assembly. It is also dry and dye free, but I'm gonna go ahead and feed this probe into the area near the clutch. That's where the seal is for the shaft, and see if we get any action around this area. And we've got nothing. Check the sensors. Just all around the compressor I'm gonna feel. I'm looking for a leak. And nothing happening. All right, let's go back inside of the cabin and check the evaporator core. I'll do that by inserting the probe down one of the AC vents and then testing the air with inside of the AC vent system for presence of R134A refrigerant. Okay. Going down. All right, let's hop back inside and get this probe inside of one of these AC vents if it'll fit. Shut up, Chime. If it'll fit, and then we could see if there's any refrigerant leaking from the evaporator. All right, let's see if it's gonna repeat that. This thing is set up on high sensitivity mode. That's why the LEDs are now red, and even blowing into the tip can, yeah, see there's no refrigerant leak over here, but it just went off. They're very finicky machines. Let's see, I'm gonna kick the blower on low. Got a little bit of airflow happening, not much. And I'm not detecting nope. Let's check the vents up top. Nope. 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 Well, I believe I have fixed this car without the use of $1,500 worth of parts. I'm kind of torn on what to do here, because not repairing the job is going to cost or not doing the job is going to cost the shop a bunch of money. But then doing the job is going to cost a customer a bunch of money that they don't need to spend. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not torn. I'm going with option B. Save the customer $1,200. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I've still got nothing on this. I'm gonna let this. Whoa! Oh my God! What are you doing? What is this? I hope that was just a change of state from one vent to the other. Yeah, let's try that again. Okay, yeah, I think this is under control, and I do not think it needs any additional repairs at this time. Besides, the thing's only got 57,000 miles on it. How in the hell can the compressor and condenser and the expansion valve need to be replaced at 57,000 miles? No. That's that just reaffirms my no. I'm not doing it. It's not gonna happen. Somebody else can do it, but I'm not gonna do it. If you guys like this video, please let me know about it by tapping that thumbs up button. If you did not like this video, you can let me know about it by tapping the down thumbs button, even though nobody uses that one, but that also works. However, a more effective approach towards communicating with me is utilizing the comment section down below. I try as hard as I can to read all of those comments, and usually for the first week or so that a video is out, I'll keep combing through those, and I do respond to the comments that are they have some validity to them. So all that being said, again, thank you guys for watching, and as always, don't forget, have a great day. Good deed for the day complete. You guys, look at this. It's so cold in there. The windows are fogging up. Yeah, it's been running for about a half hour now. Look at that. Condensation everywhere. Needs a compressor my ass.